Now, though, let's talk about the wider issue of all this. With me now, Graham Smith of Republic. Now, as we've just seen there is a lot of excitement about an event like this.
Well, if I can quote you, Simon, plenty more to come, but none of it news. So, you know, there's
Cheap shot, but all right.
two out of every three people in this country aren't interested, according to 2 polls out this week. So the vast majority of people aren't interested. The vast majority of people want the Royals to pay for the whole cost, including the security, and the vast majority of people are going to be doing something else on Saturday. So, including going to obviously the Republic conference in central London. If I can quickly plug
You've
that.
done that.
So,
I just wonder, are you being a little disingenuous? Because the security is being paid for by the public, but the security is as much there for the public as anybody else at events like this.
The thing is that this is a wedding. It's their private event. They've chosen to turn it into a public spectacle. Now, if they do that, then they should be paying for the security. Now, yesterday we saw homeless people being thrown off the streets in Windsor by police forces that are stretched to breaking point, and having to find an extra £6 or £7 million to police this event. Now, I think that Harry and his dad and his grandmother could all put their hand in their pocket and pay for all of that.
They're paying for a huge majority of this whole weekend. But I just look around, and everywhere you walk here, American tourists, we've just had figures saying there are more Americans coming over at the moment, spending money here. There are ways of bringing money into this country other than just...
Well, I just asked, I just got a reply yesterday actually from Visit Britain. I asked them for evidence of the effect of the monarchy and royal events on tourism. They couldn't provide anything. And talking about the people here, it's a little bit like standing in the middle of a Harry Styles concert announcing that the whole world loves Harry Styles. You know, we're in Windsor. You know, get outside of the royal bubble and go and look at what people are doing everywhere else around the country. Even Legoland just down the road is going to be busier on Saturday than this park here.
Except, let's be honest, on Saturday, millions, billions around the world are going to be watching this. It does put a focus on this country, particularly at the moment when this country perhaps needs to look a bit different, be a bit more interesting, sell itself to the world.
Well, it's going to be millions, not billions. The previous figures put out for the last wedding were absolute nonsense, complete fiction. And yeah, people watch these things. There is a market for it, which is why there's loads of media here. But that's not the same as saying the whole country is interested. The polling is consistent on this. People just simply do not care. And the point is, this is politics. This isn't entertainment. This is politics. This is Britain's head of state and her family using their wedding, as they did in 2011 and the Jubilee in 2012, to promote their head of state, who is unaccountable, who is secretive, who is constantly spending public money. Well, I've just been told that Prince Charles is using a helicopter to come here, which will cost the taxpayer.
I'm not sure that's right, because the Duchy of Cornwall pays for a lot of his stuff.
The Duchy of Cornwall is ours, and that money is ours too.
We could have this conversation all day. We haven't got time. What are you doing Saturday morning?
Saturday morning, we've actually got an international Republican conference the whole weekend, and everyone's welcome to come along on Saturday afternoon.
Enjoy it. Hope the sun's out for you as well. Thank you very much, Chris.